Hive Swarms is never coming, and today I'm going to be discussing this and of course how I know this. But before we get into the video, if you guys do enjoy, then please consider subscribing, liking, and joining my Discord server. It's linked in the description. We're trying to hit 2.5k by February 9th. But anyways guys, enjoy the video. Hive Swarms isn't coming back, and for those of you who don't know what Hive Swarms is, it's very complicated, but basically, bottom line, it's a massive update that would help the Hive tremendously, but of course, that's not really going to happen. Now, of course, the reason for this is, it's just so big of an update, and of course, the Hive just took all progress of everything that was happening with it, and there's just nothing that's going to be happening anymore. There's no updates on it, no nothing. And of course, either it's going to never come or be pushed off to the back of the list. Of course, I think it's never coming because of something that was released earlier today. Now, of course, this was that there was a bunch of updates. Basically, it was just like what happened in 2021 and what's gonna happen in 2022. Now, of course, to start, of course, there's gonna be a lot of seasonal updates, which is gonna be pretty exciting. And chances are we're gonna be getting a Lunar New Year update, which I discussed in another video. And of course, that's gonna be really exciting. Now, of course, there's gonna be a lot of other stuff. And of course, one big thing about this is pets and mounts. Now, for those of you who don't know, the first pet that's going to be coming on, I believe, January 14th. And basically, it's going to be done by getting the plushie from the Hive. And of course, the plushie is, I believe, $25. And of course, you get it with it. Now, of course, they're working on this still right now. But of course, it's going to be the first pet. It's going to just follow you around the hub and possibly even in game lobby hubs, which I think would be pretty cool. And then, of course, there's going to be mounts. And now, for those of you who don't know, basically, you can ride them. Take, for example, a horse and you can ride it around, except for make it like custom, kind of like the custom costumes and stuff. And then you have that, which of course they're pretty cool, and I'm really excited to see, as there was a picture of a mount that was released as well, which we didn't know that was there before, which of course I think that was pretty cool, and it looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. Now, of course, I'm pretty excited for that, but that basically means that if they have all these updates coming out, they basically just told us basically what's all happening this entire year. Now, of course, they did mention at the end, of course, that there's going to be a lot of maintenance. Now, of course, there's going to be all that stuff, and then, of course, just some bug fixes are probably going to be happening along the way, since it probably won't be completely perfect, you know. But, of course, another thing is anti-cheat. They doubled their anti-cheat last year, and, of course, it's probably going to get doubled again this year, which, of course, I think is going to be pretty insane, and I don't know about you, but I never see a Hive hacker, and the rare occasion I do, though, is probably going to be very, very slim compared to now, even. Now, of course, that's going to be pretty cool, but that means for Swarms probably isn't coming. Now, of course, there's nowhere on their list for this. They took all the updates off it. There's nothing that's happening with it, and Swarms is basically just kind of like a dead topic. Now, of course, they could bring this back in later years, but of course, this is not even close. This is pushed to the back of the list. The number one priority is, of course, probably pets and mounts right now, but of course, that's not coming anytime soon. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, then make sure you consider subscribing, liking, and joining my Discord server. Link in the description. We're trying to hit 2.5k before the end of the year. And bye.